Today we are back with the landscaping series. The job for today is to build an RV port. We will be using the Bobcat T590 track skid steer along with a few attachments and the Ford F350 dump truck. Now I did come by the shop a bit early today to do some paperwork in the office. That's all completed. Now I'm ready to get going on today's project. Let's hop here in the F350 and get it warmed up. Now diesels do struggle in the cold weathers, and that's the time of year. So we will have to come by a bit earlier to get these trucks warmed up, and more than likely we'll just plug these trucks into a power cable, and that should help out. Now we do have to get this dump truck loaded up with material. We do have a pile of concrete ready to go over here, so I think we'll use the S590 to get the dump truck ready to go. Now the trailer is loaded with the skid steer and the attachments, which is pretty helpful. We'll just bring the dump truck right about here, and let's get the skid steer going. For today's project, we will be preparing the area and building the RV port. It's a pretty big port, 30 feet long, 15 feet high, 15 feet wide, so it's a pretty big project. We have to remove the grass, dig down 5 to 6 inches, and then we'll be compacting and putting the concrete, and then the shelter will go in place. So a lot to do today, and I'm excited to be back here with the series. Now, I usually don't do this, but I thought we'll try it for today. Let me know if you guys would like to see this more, where we load the materials we will be using that day in the dump truck. I think that'll be pretty cool. We always load up the trailer, but instead, we are loading up the dump truck. And I do want to do some more first person as well with these skid steers. Amazing views, a lot of visibility out of these. Now the landscaping series is very popular here on the channel, which is pretty exciting. I really do enjoy this series and plan to feature it quite a lot more for all of you guys. For attachments, we are going to be bringing the rototiller, the rough rake, along with the straight blade bucket. I don't want to bring this bucket, that way we could do a much better job grading. If you would like to see more landscaping projects here on the channel, let me know down below by hitting the like button and also giving me some great ideas to new projects. Now I really do enjoy loading up these Mason dump trucks. They're very easy to with the shorter sides, although I might want to have bigger sides to haul more and more material. That's the only downside to these, but this truck will be getting a good workout these last month and a half of the season. I hope everyone's having a great day today. Let me know how it is down below. But it has been a bit busy so far with schoolwork and a few other things, but it's nice to be back here recording videos. I really enjoy doing this every day for you guys. And I think we'll try to take all of this if the dump truck allows us. It's better to bring more material than to bring less, and that way we don't have to kind of come back here to get more. Now I do use a Xbox controller here for my videos. I actually really do recommend it for those that do play on the PC. It really helps out with loader arms, especially like this Bobcat here. But I think that's just about it. There's just a little bit left over there, but I don't see a problem with that. And we probably have to wash out the bucket. Looks like a little bit did kind of stick to it. But the trailer is fully loaded on the 24-foot deck over wheels trailer. I really want to find a new trailer to replace this. Maybe one that's a little bit longer. So if you do have any ideas, let me know. In the office today, I was working on some bills for some of our customers. Now, the customer for today, we actually mow weekly for them, so that's pretty nice. And instead of hiring a different landscaper, they hired us, and that is great to see returning customers asking us to do more services for them. That is what we want. Now, being able to take everything on one trip is pretty helpful as well. Sometimes, if you don't have a dump truck, you have to either pay to have the material dropped off there, or you have to take like a dump trailer, which we do have. But I thought, since we don't use this dump truck too many times, I thought this would be the perfect setup. Now on these turns I will take it a bit slow so we don't have any loads trying to shift off the trailer attachments, anything like that, since they don't lock down. This old F350 is a 1997. It's a great dump truck here for us. We'll be keeping this around for a very long time. I don't really see us replacing this. The last 06 Duramax we had for a very long time on the channel, which was awesome. It did a great work, but I really like this body style as well. Now I am looking to find a few trucks here to kind of add to the channel, and I definitely want like a 06 extended cab work truck. I think that would be a pretty sweet truck. But we made it over here to the job site, and there it is, the brand new RV. So they gave us a call. They just purchased this RV. It's too big, and it's kind of taking up quite a lot of room in the driveway. So what we'll be doing is we'll be building a RV port. It should go a little bit longer than the house. And yeah, so by reference, well, it will go a little bit longer, and also we do have to do a little bit of leveling. But up first, we'll be ripping up all of this grass. We need a very stable area, especially with heavy rains and stuff. You just don't want to put the concrete right down on top of it like the grass. Let's really quickly do that trick and do the ramps. Now that happens when the trailer is a little bit too low. That bottom piece of the ramp doesn't get going down there. But we'll get the skid steer warmed up. We'll keep it at a slow idle while we just get it backed off here and get the proper attachment on it. Now I think that since we are on the side of the road here, I think it will be pretty cool to have the strobe lights on the truck go on. Now recently I've actually have seen different landscape companies put these on when they are on the side of the road. I think that's great. It helps out with visibility, and that is also good in general, and helps in many ways. Probably slows traffic down, which is also good. Now this is our first job using the brand new T590 by Machine Modding. Big shout out goes out to him, you guys, since it's a little bouncy. Other than that though, I mean, this thing works out very nicely for us. Now these are my favorite type of videos to do, these landscaping videos. Doing these, they're just so much fun. Really do enjoy doing these. I've done quite a lot of different ones like these in FS19, even in 15. This is doing a great job ripping up all the grass. I hope everyone has had a great school year so far. I'm just about a month in and have really been enjoying my classes so far. It is quite a lot more schoolwork, but I really do enjoy the challenge and all of the different projects and homeworks we have. I think we'll do one more pass wide. I think that's pretty much all we need. Now we will actually have to buy the carport before we can put the concrete down. That way the concrete will kind of go right alongside the post, and I think that would also be helpful. So that looks good there. The last thing I want to do is kind of slope this. That way there's a little bit of a concrete slab so that they aren't really driving the RV on the grass. And if they use this 2-3 times a month, and I think that this little area will help out, and that looks to be good. If you do have any cool ideas here for me, please let me know. I really do enjoy using your feedback here to improve the channel and the videos. And I definitely have quite a lot of cool videos coming, fall-themed videos as well, which should be pretty cool. We'll get that disconnected there, and we'll get the rototiller, which will loosen it up, and then we'll be able to buy it, and almost thought we weren't going to be able to get up on it here. Now I think maybe a smarter thing to do for loading attachments is to load them from the side, but then the problem I've noticed is they shift around a lot more than loading them how we just did it. We'll get the RPMs going on. Let's get that fully up to speed before we put it down into the ground. Oh, there it goes. It's already working. Oh yeah, you could definitely see a difference here. It's ripping it up, and then that will be great. Now these types of landscaping projects are pretty popular. Carports, gravel pads, and different things like that for boats, RVs, and even trailers. Oh yeah, this Bobcat's going to need a nice wash when we are done, but that's pretty much it here for this rake. It does a very nice job, this tiller. We'll get switched over to the bucket, get this skid steer ready to go, and then we'll work here on the concrete. Now, it is not realistic to already have concrete mixed, but that's kind of how we have to do it here in Farming Simulator. And also, the textures look quite a lot better than a gravel, and I think it makes a lot more sense to put a slab on this than a gravel just spread there. But let's kind of get the dump truck ready to go, but first we have to buy the port. We'll leave that there. We'll get the dump truck warmed up, and then we'll buy it. Now I do want to get some cones and bring them out here to projects, and the reason cone update, they are actually strappable, so that means they won't be sliding around on us, which will be pretty helpful. But let's hop here into the store and get it placed. Now this carport here, I did make a few modifications to fit an RV. You guys can see it's $6,000 they are spending. It is a bit pricey, but it's definitely well worth it to keep the RV in good condition. So let's kind of bring this around here, right about there. I think looks good. We want it as parallel to the building as possible. Perfect. Now you guys can see it did lift it up just a little bit, but that looks to be good. And I really would like to kind of dump it and drive out. We'll give that a try, but I'm not sure if the dump bed will hit. Actually, there's quite a bit of room. We might get lucked out on this one. We'll get as close as we can here, and then that looks like we might only have to touch up one side. When it starts to come out, you slowly drive. Looks like we have no problems up top there, which is great. And right about there, wow, that's working out so quick and easy for us. We'll drive over it with the skid steer, and it should compact out and really work out great for us. Wow, this saves us quite a bit of time, but there is touch-up work that we do have to do, so don't have to worry about that. Perfect, we'll just make a pile here for the Bobcat, and that looks to be good. And we actually used all of it, so that's great that we didn't have to take any back and charge the customer correctly. Now I first just want to drive over it, get it compacted out, and then we'll kind of see where it needs touched up. As you do drive on this, it spreads out, which is great. Wow, this is awesome. One of our quick and easy projects. These are also great paying jobs. Perfect. So I think the only thing we really have to touch up is the entrance here, and I actually have a bucket full, so we'll just kind of empty it. Wow, this concrete came out very nicely. Didn't really need too much Bobcat work for the spreading of this. That's kind of great in many ways, but I also do like putting this to work. And wow, we'll just do a little bit more back and forth, and then that's going to be it. Awesome, so that's it here with the Bobcats. I do want to get everything loaded back up and get headed over to the shop, but before we do that, let's get the keys to this RV and put it in place. Now this is a 30-foot Fleetwood camper. It's a pretty big, heavy camper, and definitely having a carport like this will come in handy. Keep the snow off it and also keep it in good condition. Oh yeah, look at that fitment, guys. I mean, that is awesome. We got the concrete RV port done. This thing looks sweet. Great job by us. And I definitely want to kind of start to take more pictures in my videos and to kind of just showcase them to more customers and things like that. But let's get loaded up and head on out. I think to save a little bit of time loading, I will just load the attachments from the side. I think that's going to be a little bit easier for unloading as well. Now, I will actually use that feature. Really do like that animation there that shows those levers, and I don't think we'll lock it. We should be fine just to pick it up and move it without really changing any settings. The job for today, though, we completed in a pretty reasonable amount of time, which is awesome. It's great to do jobs like these that are one-day projects, pay really well, and returning customers is always great. And let's put the bucket back on and get it loaded up. Now when you do load up trailers, you want just around 10% on the tongue. You don't want too much, and you want the majority of it over the axles, not too far back, not too far forward. So that's kind of why I have the skid steer right there on the axles, a little bit back, just because of how everything is with this load. But you guys can see, pretty busy day here for us. The job is complete, everything's loaded up, and we'll head back over to the shop. But thanks for watching, stay tuned for more, and subscribe for more.